Be inspired, supported, and empowered. This is the Global Healthy Living Foundation podcast network.
Hello, and welcome to Talking Head Pain, a podcast that confronts head pain head-on. I'm here live at the American Headache Society's scientific meeting. I'm Joe Coe, and I'm here with a very special guest. Can you state your name and affiliation?
Mario Perez from São Paulo, Brazil, President-elect of the International Headache Society.
Thank you so much, Dr. Perez. From your perspective, what do you feel our patient community should know that's exciting coming from this conference?
Well, there are several topics and important messages, but I want to highlight one that we had this morning about artificial intelligence. I think it's affecting all of us in every system or specialty, but it's really growing fast. One of the lessons is that we need to validate whatever is coming from the programs or the chats. We need validation in the real world. This is, I think, the most challenging aspect of artificial intelligence now, because if you teach the robots and program in the wrong direction, that's what we're getting back. So it's really important to calibrate and to field test what is coming from those very exciting tools.
And what do you think would be one of the applications for AI in migraine?
Well, I think the first challenge is diagnosis. So I think we're going to get soon some sort of diagnostic tool where you can tell your history, tell your symptoms freely, and then the tool will probably give back some sort of questions that you have to answer again. And then in the end, we're going to get layers of diagnosis, like the basic migraine, or I would say even the ID migraine type of idea. The ID migraine is a very nice tool where if you get three aspects, like if your headache is somewhat debilitating, if you get nausea, and if you get photophobia, then your chances of getting migraine is almost 90%. So the accuracy of this tool is actually higher than the electrocardiogram for myocardial infarction. So it's really easy, simple, and with only 3 questions, you can get a very high level of certainty of migraine diagnosis. This is achievable, and of course it has to be validated when it regards to artificial intelligence. But then there are other aspects very important to migraine care, like sleep schedules and sleep disorders, sleep symptoms, psychiatric comorbidities, symptoms like related to anxiety, to mood disorders, irritability, even ADHD, that in the future I think we could get a better screening of those disorders so the sufferer can get their own assessment and bring to their physician, or even I think in the future we're going to develop tools where you get a symptom or you get some sort of diagnosis and you get a list of things that you can do by yourself and a guide for achieving those results. Like we always talk about how important is physical exercise, how important is diet, how important is mental health, but what should I do? I mean, what is the minimum amount and what do we have to achieve in terms of the minimum of what is required for an improvement of the condition? So those things, I think, hopefully we're going to get soon in the next future.
Well, thank you so much for giving this update. We are really excited about the promise that technology and AI holds for patients to accelerate diagnosis, as you said, and also help with some of these other challenges, like how do we get on a good sleep schedule and engage in good sleep hygiene, or what is good physical activity for me? So we're looking forward to more of that to come and really appreciate your time and effort here at the conference.
Thank you very much for the opportunity, and let's build together this future because we need the input from everybody who is suffering from debilitating headaches.
Thank you. Thank you for listening to this episode of Talking Head Pain, the podcast that confronts head pain head on. If you have any questions, thoughts, or suggestions for us, you can send us an email at podcast@ghlf.org. If you enjoyed this episode, please give it an honest 5-star rating, write a positive review, and spread the word by sharing it with your friends and family. It'll help more people like you find us. I'm Joe Coe, and I will see you next time.
Be inspired, supported, and empowered. This is the Global Healthy Living Foundation podcast network.